Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
In the time before the Titans, before the gods of Olympus, a great
look at that
battle
ass.
was waged. The wrath of the primordials.
That one too.
The very beings who forged the earth.
I like how she punched his arm off.
Raged out of control for an eternity. And from this rage, this madness of war, the Furies were brought forth. Neither Titan nor god,
Giant tentacle porn?
mortal nor shade, the Furies were bound to no one. For they were the guardians of honor, the enforcers of punishment, the bane of traitors. When Zeus came to power, he found he had little to fear from the sisters. The Furies sought retribution only for those whom they deemed guilty.
Sounds familiar.
The first of these traitors was Aegean the Hecatoncheires.
That was a lot of arms.
When the brute pledged a blood
Ladies.
oath to Zeus, only to later betray the king of the gods, the Furies were quick to take action.
I bet they were.
The sisters relentlessly hunted the Aegean, and upon capturing the creature, tortured
I don't feel like they
him
would
without
have to
mercy.
look very far.
For the
I mean, he
Furies
can't be that hard to
believed
find.
death was too kind for this oathbreaker. Aegean the Hecatoncheires became an example to all. A special symbol for those who might think to break a blood oath with a god.
AKA, don't make promises you can't keep. Or 3 bitches with a superiority complex are gonna get you. Welcome, lords and ladies. My name is Sir Dine, and this is God of War Ascension. Chronologically, the first game in the God of War series. Not necessarily the first one released, as I'm pretty sure this is the second to newest game. I'm a huge fan of the series, and I actually got God of War, the new one, not too long ago, but I'm saving that for a later date. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Didn't realize I already had a profile on here. I want to delete it. Yes. Go away. Forgotten how terrible loading times are on the PS3. So, we're going to create a new profile. Sit here for ages. Waiting for it. What is it doing? Jesus. This load time's really, really throwing me back here. The good old days of gaming where you had to sit for 10 minutes on the loading screen. So we're gonna do new game. I've already played and beaten this game before. Easy, normal, hard, Titan. I've played it on hard, and it's not quite that easy. Titan is an experience I'm really not all that interested in. So fuck it, let's just do hard, cause I'm a bit of a pussy. And while I don't mind playing difficult games, I don't particularly feel like putting myself through all that. Because I get frustrated.
The great Spartan general was finally defeated. Driven mad, tortured and uncertain of his surroundings, the warrior found himself captured like a fly in the web of the Furies.
Well, one of them does kind of look like a spider, so...
Never.
Got those fucking arms. Well, I gotta say the graphics on this one are still pretty good. They're up there with God of War 3. Maybe not the remastered version. But considering this came out after God of War 3, that's not really all that surprising. Oh, that is some strong vibration. Break these chains! Tear down this wall!
Hello, Kratos.
Hello. You can do it. I have faith in you. I mean, I don't. But I do. Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong? You seem
Well, I'm kind of
confused,
chained up.
Kratos. Having trouble remembering our special time together?
Ow! Listen here.
Again, we were rudely interrupted by my sister.
You want to talk about
Electra
rude?
was never one for manners.
Stop. Bitch slap. That seems like a bad idea. Punch somebody so hard you break them out of their
I'm
restraints.
quite skilled at teaching respect.
It just seems like maybe you shouldn't do that.
For what you've taken, I owe you that.
And see, now you done fucked up. This all could have been avoided. You just left him alone. Now he's got his blade. Oh fuck, I thought I was gonna get hit. Says you. Rage is all I'm about. I like how he just nimbly lands on his feet. Prison of the Damned.
I will not be ruined by a mortal. You think you are special because Ares chose you, but you are nothing.
Bitch, everybody know I'm special.
You are a worthless mortal.
The syncing issue there with her lips and oh fuck. With her lips and what she says really kind of throws me for a loop every time. Rage meter. All three are three.
It's a fool to watch you back.
See, I know this is intended to be a prequel, but I always kind of wanted a prequel game that shows Kratos like before he became the guy he is, you know, like before he made his oath to Ares, like maybe not too long before, but I'm gonna get you. Oh. How did that fat ass booty just fit through that window? I call shenanigans. And stab. Not the worst way to gain superpowers, I guess. This also is not a trophy run, so while I am going to be trying to find all the collectibles and shit, it's not necessarily me trying to show you guys where they are, or any real tips and tricks for how to platinum the game. It's a pretty straightforward game, though. Not really the most difficult to platinum. Kick! I like how it's called Spartan Kick, too. I feel the easiest way to take care of all these little fuckers, pretty much any part of the game, is to just do this over and over again. Drop your damn sword! Blocking like a little bitch.
You will perish in your attempt to be free.
Probably. I can think of worse things, though. I'm sure Kratos can too.
The gods forsake me.
We're all innocent. Shut your hole.
He is infected.
We're all infected.
A record from the scribe of Hecatoncheires. An oath to the gods is too easily sworn and not so easily broken. The Furies see only their vision, or version, of right and wrong. Excuse me, I can't read. Oh, I thought there was going to be more to it. That's why it left off so awkwardly. Mash that circle button, Kratos. And up the stairs we go. No. I always get confused when I come up here.
You will
Hello.
see how we treat Oathbreakers
Sword.
here.
She's exactly like a spider. Clinging to walls and shit. I don't even care if it's cheap.
It is time for you to meet your death.
I've met him like 4 times. Well, maybe not by this point, but I meet him a lot. Fuck off. Stupid bugs. Are they all dead? Yes, they are.
We will see how you fare against the Hecatoncheires.
Why she got grape jam all over her face? Oh, that's attractive. We'll talk about crabs. And into the holes they go. That crunching sound, though. I gotta say, some of the monster designs in this game are pretty fucking cool. Stay out of the way. Ow. No. How did that hit me from way the fucking... Oh my god, look at my health. I like how all the QTEs are always like super easy for the first boss fight, and then they get progressively more confusing. They're still never really all that hard. Get in the hole, get in the hole. That's what she said. Fuck, get out of the hole. That's also what she said. See, you gotta be careful too, because sometimes that fucking move can still hit you and back away. You can also get stuck in the holes. Pretty easy. See, well, I didn't need to do that. And then it gets pissed off and stabs at you in the hole. I'm calling bullshit on that one hitting me. Random taunting sound. Basically 3 hits. Oh, wasn't paying attention. And off with his head. Slice. It's kind of weird to imagine that an artificial construct like that would still have a weak spot in his throat. Oh, lady, if you only knew. Whee! Ah. I always forget if this is one of those slides that can actually hurt you. Ah, damn. On the usual difficulties, you don't really have to worry about it, but on this one, somebody sneezes wrong at you and you can die. Let's see, what do we got here? A record from the Scribe of Hecatoncheires. Man, guys just throwing pages all over the place. The Fury Queen's son entered the world this night. Is he the prophecy's marked one? How can one so newly made be seen as such a failure by his father? Yeah, hashtag relatable. Not really, my dad loves me. Okay. God, I wish I had this guy's stamina. You also gotta imagine, too, for Kratos to... I don't really want to know what your definition of kind is. Just kick that metal gate off the cliff. Use L to move. Because we haven't been doing that literally the entire time. Also, I'm pretty sure one of the... Oh, that's a dick move, bird. But I'm pretty sure all this white shit on the ledges is supposed to be, like, literally bird shit. I feel like I watched somewhere where the devs were talking about that. And that knowledge is just great. The knowledge that Kratos, every time he climbs on a ledge, is putting his hands all over shit. It's just... fantastic. Can't even trust your own buddies. And oh. This guy real quick before he recovers. I don't really use the secondary weapons all that much. What did I get? Oh yeah, that's one of the artifacts. I've already found it. Spam that circle button, Kratos! You can do it! And the gate is open. Do I need health? I need health. Give me health. Oh. I thought he was just going to walk forward by himself. Runs the entire way. Decides to take a random slow-ass stroll through this part of the level. Oh yeah, that's not foreboding at all. Look at that. Who could have possibly foreseen this giant hand would reach out of nowhere and fuck our shit? This part gave me literal nightmares. Not because it's actually scary or anything, but I could not, for the life of me, the very first time I ever played this game, figure out how to fucking get past here. And this is the only way I have seen to do it. They just literally toss these motherfuckers out of here. I also want to know how Kratos knows exactly when to jump. I mean, I know the guy's smart, but come on. Fuck you, bugs. And then we magically know to jump once more. It's not even a little bit of random tilting. Also, where the hell are all these guys coming from? It's like he's petting them out like he's trying to get cereal out of a box or something. Like the last bits of cereal. Flee! Flee! I was gonna say, why is he not fleeing? Autosave at the guardhouse. Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, check me out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/SirDine. $1 a month, you have all access to anything that I create much longer before, or much sooner before it goes live on YouTube. And if not, well, you can just check it out whenever it gets uploaded here. In the meantime, I am Sir Dine, and I bid you, lords and ladies, adieu.